so this video is going to be my October TBR. Ooh. I think this TBR represents October and spooky season like on point, so that's why I chose it to like match the vibe of October. I have 5 books that are either thriller, horror, or a mix of both. I think so, or like fantasy. I'm not so sure. It's like a mix of all of them. So the first one I want to read for the spooky season is White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson. Yeah. So this one, all I know about it is it's a spooky house. Yeah. So she moves with her newly like blended family. So it's a new stepmom or stepdad, I don't know, to Cedarville, and she thinks it might be a fresh start, but there is some secrets about this house, and the neighborhood is like kind of creepy. Yeah, and it says that it's creepy, frightening. I wanted to scream. So this one is a shorter one, I think so, 373 pages, so it's quite a shorter one, which I want to try because my brain is not braining right now. Yeah, so this one seems good. I think it came out last year. Yeah, it came out last year, and I think I saw it on a lot of people's TBR. Anyway, so I saw it on like a whole lot of TBR last year, so I want to try it. It's a haunted house kind of story, so that's always great for Halloween and spooky season. So yeah. Next book is Allison in Vengeance. It's really spooky. I really love the cover. This one was given by my friend Anaoups, which, yeah, for Christmas, but I don't want to read it for Christmas, you know, cause spooky season. So yeah, I waited. This one is like, I don't know how, it's like dark academia, but there's witches, and it's sapphic. So that's all I know. I think it's going to be great. It's like in a school, I wanted to say, and the main character's girlfriend was murdered or like killed. Anyway, she died, and now a year after, she's returning to the school to finish like high school, and she is like a campus, so she sleeps in the same room that she's been, and it's rumored to be haunted by spirits of 5 students who were witches. Yeah, and another girl came, and he's like a novelist, and she came to the school to like research about these 5 girls that are like witches. So yeah, I think they're gonna fall in love, and it's a shorter one as well. It's like 368, yeah, and 60. So it seems good. I'll love it. It's like the cover makes me want to say it's spooky season. So, and witches as well. That's the only fantasy I have on. So it's fantasy mystery. I don't know if that's in the right category. I think it's like a 9th house, but like more YA. So yeah, and sapphic as well. So that seems good, and it was a all crates and Illumicrate book boxes, like book choice for the box last year. in October, September, I'm not sure, but that seems good. Next book is The Final Girl Support Group by Grady and Drix, which I've read last year, the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampire, which I really loved. So this one, it's a slasher in like book form, and it's like a shorter one as well, but I think I'm gonna love it. I really love their cover. It's like silky smooth, it's like buttery and matte. It's really a nice feeling to touch. Yeah, this one, you know, final girls in horror movie, it's like the only girls that's not been killed by the murderer, and this one is a support group for all of them. And one day one girl doesn't show up, so they're all scared because they're like, is there a murderer that's only targeting final girls because we're all in trouble? Yeah, and they try to I think, yeah, that's all the synopsis is. It's like, it seems good. It's like, I know a lot of reviews says it's not that good, and I shouldn't really anticipate it that much, but from my experiences with Grady and Drix writing style, he's really good at making me like, not scared, but how can I say it, like grins my, like having a chill in my spine, and like it's creepy but not scary. It's like really creepy, and like I don't like what I'm reading, and I'm not scared, but it's like, yeah, it's that feeling of like not a thrill. It's weird, and I think from the Southern Book Club Guides to Slaying Vampire, that feeling is gonna come back. And I really like the commentary on in his horror and his book, so I think I liked it. I don't know, I know he's like only writing, he's a man and he's only writing female main protagonists, which that's suspicious. Like, you don't know what I'm going through. Why are you writing from a female perspective? Like, that's weird. And yet again, in this one, it's a female perspective. So I'm like, I don't know, because the mom in his other book, because I don't want to say it again, in Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampire, I always miss the guide stuff. Like, the mom was like kind of trippy in her head, and I was like, so yeah, this one seems good. It's like a creepy horror thriller vibe, so that's one is a thriller more, I think. Oh, and it's like multimedia, so you have pages in a page. That's fun. I know his horror store is the same thing as well. It's like a IKEA guide, so that's my next like book I want to buy from Grady and Drix. Yeah. And next up is The Taking of Jake Livingstone. Livingston, maybe maybe there's not the E. Yeah, this one is really short as well. It's not even 500 pages, so that's gonna be a fast read for maybe a readathon or like something. And it's about ghosts, or is it? Yeah, he knows like he's a medium and he sees ghosts. Anyway, it's about mass murderer, like a school shooter guy who just killed and he's becoming a ghost, and he plans to have the main character help him with his grand plan. So yeah, it's gonna be my second time trying to read from a male perspective only, which I don't know how it goes. It's not that long, so shouldn't be all dramatic like You from Carolyn Kepner's. Despite Joe, I really like the first season more than the book. Anyway, so yeah, this one is Ghost. It's horror or like thriller. I really don't know. It's YA horror. Yeah. So I'm not expecting, because it's YA, like full-on body horror and body gore like from Grady Hendrix' book, but it seems like this one is a good fast read for spooky season. Yeah. And the last on my real TBR is Don't Tell a Soul by Kristen Miller, which is about, it's a YA horror as well. It has 450 pages, 60 pages I think, yeah, in this type, and it's a feminine twist on gothic horror. And this one is, it's like another haunted house situation. So it's about a girl who she moves in with her uncle James, who has renovated an old mansion, but this mansion was had burned. That's why he renovated it, and it killed his fiance, but it was set by his daughter. So this mother is like creepy and frightening, and there is legend about dead girls. There's like a urban legend that it's about dead girls, all girls who lived in that creepy manor, who's been murdered or like slash killed in this house. And some people say that they haunt this manor. So yeah, it made me think of like horror, but in a good way. Because I know I didn't like this book, horror, at all. But maybe I like this one more, because it's creepy manor. So I have 2 books on this TBR that are about haunted house, so I don't want them to disappoint me. So I'll hope these are better. Yeah, so this is all my spooky book, because I don't have any more, I think so. Yeah, I don't have any more, so all of them are like witches, but the witches I read about this, like about them all the time, even though it's not like Halloween. So the next and last thing is on my backlist TBR is I want to finish the Atlas 6 this October as well, because I'm like 30 or 40% in, so I still have time to finish it. And a lot of them are like under 400 pages. So and I know I have more time than in September. So I think these 5 books, I have a higher chance to finish them before the end of October. So that's why I put the Atlas 6 on this TBR as well. So yeah, this is all for my TBR, my October TBR for spooky season. So all horror book, and then I'm hoping that I read them all. That will be great, and I keep up to my TBR. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, you can drop a like down below. That would be great. And if you want to see more of my face, you can always subscribe. That's always highly appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.